What's up, Devils? J-Dog bright and early to answer some more goddamn fucking Devils. And today's Devils that we're going to be answering is on the video earliest extreme metal album. Earliest extreme metal album. Member changes that made band better. That was that topic, so it was posted 5 days ago. Now I'm posting this, and when this video will go up, who the fuck knows? So it'll be there by then. It's got a good amount of fucking 646 views, so a little bit above average for me. And 45 comments. So got the goddamn Devils talking. So let's see here. What do we got? I did skim it a little bit to see there was questions, and where was the first one at? I saw that was a pretty good one. From the Dog Man. And I don't think I've ever seen the Dog Man in here. Got another fucking dog in the goddamn house. And he says, Yo, J-Dog, love watching the videos with the morning coffee. Question about band member changes. What's your favorite Cannibal lineup? Mainly speaking in the guitar department. Personally, I think Pat and Jack had some magic going. Amazing shit on Gallery of Suicide and Bloodthirst. Also, have you seen Suffocation live without Frank? I haven't. Just can't imagine it being the same. Suffocation one real quick. Yes, I've seen them once without Frank, and yeah, it's not the same. I think it was the singer from Pyrexia, if I'm not mistaken. It was a few years ago, and yeah, it's just not the same. It's kind of like, this is. I mean, whatever, they gotta do what they gotta do as a business. Because if Frank, I don't even know why Frank doesn't do some of the shows. I think it's work related, isn't it? I think that's what I was told or heard or whatever. But yeah, definitely not the same. As far as favorite Cannibal lineup, as far as guitar players are saying, I kind of really liked Jack and probably Rob Barrett. I probably like, yeah, that's kind of probably my favorite. But yeah, no, Pat with Jack was really good too. But yeah, probably that. And then singers, like, yeah, I like both Corpse Grinder era and Chris Barnes. So, because I like every single Cannibal Corpse album. So, but yeah, for guitar players, yeah, probably Rob with Jack, probably. Goddamn fucking shit ass fucking bone. I thought this was a good question here. So, yeah, definitely, we'll see how much I have to say about it. But from Myzothea666, cheers for the reply, man. And hails for doing that chat with the JOABA dude. Never heard of him prior. Oh, cool. So now you can check out his fucking channel. There you go. Cool stuff. If not limited to metal, some punk bands which were quite extreme also come to mind, like Siege with their Drop Dead album. Totally insane stuff. Question: Who has had the best stage banner? Kanye was beyond amazing with that. Question actually inspired by JOAB, chatting with Steve from Empatego and Tim from AC. It's funny. It sounds like you went and started checking out the other videos of JOAB then. So fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Good for him. Gives him more fucking exposure, right? From outsiders that other Devils didn't know about him. But as far as, yeah, my big thing too is with shows, especially if you get like a live recording or a bootleg, I love the talking in between songs. If there's information, if there's cool things said, like maybe insight on a song. So best stage banner, I'd have to agree with you. I actually, for years, it always popped in my mind was Jim and Don for sure. Just at any of the shows you'd go to, but especially if you listen to their, my favorite live recordings are the One Night in Hell CD and LP and the Radio Damnation CD LP. The Radio Damnation is recorded live in studio, and the One Night in Hell is just live in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe it is. Yeah, actually, it is. And just the talking in between songs there, the banner was fucking awesome. Absolutely hilarious, funny shit said. And same with the Radio Damnation. That's the fucking best. Back in the early days, I always said Exhumed as well. Matt Harvey would say really cool shit in between songs. He still has some like cool lines in between songs, but definitely he used to like around the Slaughter Cult time that was when I first started seeing him. Like right when I think the first time I saw him, Slaughter Cult wasn't even out yet, and it was the second time it was officially out, something around there. Maybe the first time Slaughter Cult did just come out, but it was something in that area. I know there. So definitely that time, yeah, Matt would say some really funny shit and just cool like introductory to songs. So Exhumed was up there for a while. Ghoul's another one. The banner between songs is really fucking cool. How they tied in, they got the kind of stories and they're bickering back and forth on stage. Another one's Macabre. I fucking love Macabre's talk. You know how fucking Corporate Death tells the goddamn stories. The Jeffrey Dahmer stories, the fucking Night Stalker stories, Ted Bundy, whatever the fucking song they're singing about. Always thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, I love shit like that rather than just like, hey Cleveland, how you doing? Got your beers, bro? Next fucking song's Punch Room Massacre. You know what I mean? It's just like, this fucking lame. You know what I mean? Say something cool. So yeah, those are the bands that are kind of coming to my mind. I'll say this too. On the one of my favorite live discs of all time, I never got to see them. Actually, I never seen them live. Period. Part of it is because I don't care anything without Paul Bailoff. But that kind of like comeback album with Paul Bailoff singing "Another Lesson in Violence," I fucking love that disc. It sounds great. It's pretty much all just bonded by blood. I think there's one or two songs from maybe "Pleasures of the Flesh," and then they do like maybe one demo song, "The Impaler." And some of the shit he says in his banner on that is really fucking funny too. I always liked that, but I don't know if he was always like that. Because I have a couple bootleg recordings by Exodus that are really really early, and I don't recall him like talking much in between those. Like, it's been a while since I've listened to him. Like one of the recordings is definitely before even Bonded by Blood's out, and yeah, I don't recall him saying like funny shit. I'd have to go back and listen. It's been quite a while, but that disc for sure too I thought was cool. So if he was always like that, then you could put them in that category too. And I'm sure there's others, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. But definitely those are combined. But yeah, Stage Banner saying cool shit between songs. Definitely a big fan of it. What is just comments here? Where's the goddamn questions? Candy Bickle, goddammit. Do you think there comes a point in some bands' discographies where they should have changed their name because they became so different from where they started? Oh yeah, I've kind of answered this. Why didn't no one's really asked, but I've definitely talked about it on my own. And for example, bands like Enslaved, Samil, Emperor, etc. Also, I watch J Dog uploads with my coffee at 6 a.m. for 4 days a week since that's when my shift starts. Sweet, fucking, I'm right on time for you then, brah brah. Yeah, 100%. I said, for example, I like Carcass, Heartwork, and Swan Song. Their first comeback album I own was a Surgical Steel. I like that less than even Swan Song, even though it's kind of more back to their roots, I guess you'd say, back to the roots of just like necroticism era. Definitely not back to the roots, fucking Symphonies of Sickness, Reek of Putrefaction. But even then, like, so I do like Heartwork and I like Swan Song. But when Heartwork came out, they should have changed their fucking name because it's just drastically different. So even if you like their stuff or not, and then bands like, yeah, Sam Allen shit, they totally should have changed their name. Beharit's another one, should have changed their name. Um, who else? I mean, fucking Metallica. They should have changed the name. Fucking, to just fucking disgrace. Load. I mean, Crown King nothing. I mean, just fucking, what the fuck was that? Other bands. I mean, yeah, and just because you change a little bit, like for example, like I don't like later Sinister albums, but I don't. It's at least still death metal. I don't care for it, but I don't know if that qualifies for changing the name. So, but the ones where it's drastic, where it's literally like not even the same kind of music. Tiamat's another one. Definitely should have changed their name. Um, who else drawing a blank? We know there's shitloads of them out there. But yeah, if you dress it, general rule of thumb is if you're dressed, you change it where it's basically not even the same kind of subgenre of metal. I think you should change your name. I think you should be respectful to your fans and just change the fucking name. Kind of because a lot of the fans of the old stuff, like the diehards and stuff, in their minds, you're kind of junking up the catalog, and you're they're your original fucking fans got you where you started. So yeah, I think just out of respect to them, you absolutely should. Uh, Judd comments in here, goddammit. Uh, Jay Dinkins. Tim Young was the drummer on the first Hate Eternal album. That is correct. Yeah, I get it wrong when I say fucking Derek Roddy or something. Got to make stuff for Divine Empire. Um, yeah, Tim Young. Yeah, but the first Hate Eternal, fucking great. Here's the goddamn questions. Oh, from Goat Man. I guess this is kind of a question that's never been answered. Thanks for answering my question, brah. Any thoughts on scalpers selling records? Personally, I think people who buy a copy purely to put it online for $100 or more are shitty. Yeah, I see both points. The guys that basically don't collect vinyl anymore for themselves, like they literally buy it only with the intention of reselling it, yeah, are kind of shitbags. I mean, just kind of get out of the scene because, yeah, you're just somebody could be like, say, oh, it's just an opportunity, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, why aren't you into it? Like, I don't mind if it's someone that collects vinyl and kind of does it. For example, let's say a record comes out and you kind of know it's gonna be valuable. If he buys two and he's keeping one and selling the other, because at least he's selling to a fan base that he's a fan of. Because if he's doing it otherwise, he's not even keeping any of them for himself. to me, you're no longer a fan. Like, you don't live the metal lifestyle. You know what I mean? You're just listening to CDRs or fucking YouTube or whatever. That's just whatever. Maybe you like the music, maybe you don't, but it's just like you're not living the metal lifestyle and you got no business fucking selling to, I guess, our community, in my opinion. It's just kind of like what fucking all the posers are fucking Roadrunner and shit are doing. I mean, they're not selling for $100, but they're selling shit that they don't care. They're not a fan of. That's why they went from fucking Deicide, Malevolent Creation to goddamn Nickelback. It's just obvious. It's just all about money. But it's one of those things like, yeah, if you're into it, you're passionate about it, but you're making money off it as well. I think that's cool because you're making money off of what you love and what you're truly into. But once you get to the point where you're just getting it and selling it, no intention to for yourself, don't care, then that's kind of like, I mean, it kind of answers right there. You don't fucking care. It's just all about money. So, more people just commented on the video, and I don't remember what all I answered on there, but got people just talking about bands and shit like that. For one guy, my thoughts on dissection, I definitely answered on a previous video. Check that out, brah. Go back and watch them. Can't remember what video was on, but definitely wasn't that long ago because shit, it's a video I haven't posted yet at this point, but it will be by the time this. So you should definitely hear that. Got a fucking book here with no goddamn questions. Jay Dinkins, can I use Dead or in Jail as a band name? Such a hilarious, great phrase. Sure can, man. That'd be a fucking great one or title. Fuck yeah, I thought it made perfect sense. Adam Schnellback, Gorephobia versus Bloodsoaked. I mean, the very first Gorephobia, Morbidius Pathology. Yeah, I think definitely Gorephobia in that case. But Gorephobia's comeback shit. I mean, I'd maybe have to go back and listen to it, but I remember when the first Gorephobia full length came out, was whatever that was, 10 years ago or so now. I remember not liking it at all. I just liked Morbidius Pathology is what I love. And what I listen to most, I have this like kind of like pro CDR, and it kind of what is that, Vile Abominations album. I think it kind of came out on that, where it's got Morbidius Pathology and it's got like this live set with like 6 songs or so. It's pretty much all the songs from Morbidius Pathology and like 2 or 3 others that didn't make it. And that's what I like the most. And then there's because it's so, what is it, Omen of Masochism, 7 inches, shit like that. Even those I like, but I definitely don't think it was good. Morbidius Pathology was the best fucking shit. Also, people, I guess I asked what people are doing in the mornings. A lot of people are telling me what they fucking, when they listen to videos. A lot of guys bright and early in the morning. So I must have mentioned it on this one somewhere in there when these guys, I vaguely remember asking that. Like Jess Martin, I clock in to work at 6 a.m. and excited to see you upload so early all the time. Just so funny that people like are just, says excited, to watch my stuff. That's fucking, I mean, I think it's cool as fuck, but it's kind of funny. Uh, Caveworm Metal Party. Hope to see you and the Reap Dog at the Mortician Pig Roast in September. I will 100% be at the Mortician Pig Roast. Matter of fact, I got to contact Emma and just be like, hey, tell him to reserve me a couple tickets for me and my wife. As far as Reaper, I don't know if he'll be there. He doesn't even like Mortician, so I doubt he'll be there. Maybe he will. I don't know. I won't even. Actually, I would bet he's not going to be there. But I will 100% be there. Brad Baker. I don't know if he's saying this sarcastically or seriously, but I'll just answer it because I'm an honest guy. What TRT clinic you use? Question mark or UGL? Yeah, I kind of monitor it on my own, but through a doctor. And but a clinic I would recommend if you can afford it is Titan Medical. They're in Florida, and you can do it through Skype. The only reason I didn't use them is because it's expensive. You know what I mean? Like they do all your labs, so they'll send you like they'll write you your script for your TRT. And what I do like about Titan Medical though is they prescribe like injectable vitamins and injectable glutathione. The only reason I have used injectable glutathione, I tried it. It's a great fucking antioxidant. Like it's probably like one of the best antioxidants you can put in your body for health. But the only problem is that it stings like a fucking bitch. It's what I'm not going to do this on a regular basis. This crap hurts like a motherfucker. It's not like being a pussy. It's like it has a lot of kick to it, so that it kind of fucking sucks for that. And it gets a little expensive, like the injectable vitamins and shit like that, because injectable vitamins are much better, are much more absorbable in the body than oral. Because anything you take orally, a lot of it's destroyed by the fucking stomach acid and just the liver, and just the process of it. You absorb more anything that's injected. So Titan Medical is great for that. But just if you're just gonna do straight TRT with them, the only problem is it's kind of I just consider it a fucking ripoff. And like so with all the health shit you want to monitor and watch out for, I already know how to do all that. Like literally all the blood markers you need to watch out for. You need to know what it affects negatively and positively. And if you know what you're watching for, I'm like, what the fuck do I need you guys for? I don't need to pay you $300 a month. They'll write you your scripts. And I think they do your labs. I think it's like, once they first prescribe it to you, they'll probably do it within 6 weeks to make sure if they change anything dose wise. And then they'll go to look at every 6 months. Now, once you're kind of like, okay, you look like you're good, let's check every 6 months. But I mean, I think it's like $300 a month. So, but great clinic and easy to work with. And but it's just a little bit of it's too pricey for me to justify when I know how to do it myself. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I do. But if you have no idea what to fucking do or whatever, and if you had the funds, I would yeah, that's a great place to fucking go. Very, very, like I said, easy to work with. And it's funny because a lot of the guys that kind of like own it, run it, or whatever, they're kind of like in the bodybuilding world too. So they're not really like snobbish or stuck up. Like you go to them, like they don't, you kind of talk to them about whatever, you know what I mean? They're not going to like really judge you as opposed to you go to a regular GP, try to get an endocrinologist, you get all the fucking, just a lot of judgy and fucking just lectures and shit like that. So it's going to be, there's none of that crap going on. And yeah, you just do a Skype call with that doctor and then he'll send you out to like a lab corp for your labs. He'll draw your blood, see where you're at. And then he'll put you your script from there. So it's a really good, useful source. So I think that was the last goddamn question. Yeah, that was the last goddamn question. So yeah, kept this one to a pretty decent minimum, right? Yeah, keep the questions coming, devils. Keep whatever else you got in fucking mind. You know how we do it over here. Leave it in here, and I'll get them all answered at fucking 6 a.m. sharp for you, goddammit. See you in the next one. Later.